Now the U.S. is trying to determine who's behind the murders of Ambassador Stevens and the three other Americans. David Martin has the latest on the investigation and new details of what happened during the deadly attack at the embassy. California Senator Dianne Feinstein, who chairs the Senate Intelligence Committee, says officials are actively pursuing intel on the group that pulled off the deadly attack. Feinstein believes the attack was premeditated and may have been the work of al-Qaeda because the weapons used were sophisticated. However, Obama administration officials say they have not seen any direct evidence the attack was premeditated. Authorities say they made another dent in the war on drugs. As Jonathan Mann shows us, one of the world's most wanted cartel leaders was just arrested in Mexico. The U.S. government is taking new steps to stimulate the economy. Wyatt Andrews shows us what moves the Federal Reserve is planning next and how those moves are being perceived in campaign 2012. Ooh, it was warm out there today.
And you know what? It's only going to get warmer.
Yeah,
wah,
sure.
wah, wah. I know. Evelyn Taft.
The controversial issue of voter ID is now triggering strong debate in Pennsylvania. As Jerica Duncan shows us, the law there requires voters to show a valid photo ID before casting a ballot. That was Jerica Duncan reporting. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court is expected to issue a ruling before the end of the month. Well, city planners listened to public comment today about a new football stadium in downtown L.A. While detractors were outnumbered, they still had their voices heard. KCAL 9's Randy Page shows us advocates came out in force to support the project. The Big Apple is taking a big bite against sugary soft drinks. Weijia Jiang shows us what's being banned and why. That was Weijia Jiang reporting. The new regulations will go into effect next March. More than 200 clothing factory workers died in two big fires in Karachi, Pakistan. Possible murder charges for the owners of two clothing factories in Pakistan that caught fire. As Reza Sayah shows us, more than 250 people were killed, making it one of the country's deadliest fires in recent history. A day of remembrance for astronaut Neil Armstrong, the first person to walk on the moon. KCAL 9's Renee Marsh shows us how a crowd celebrated his life today in a memorial service at the National Cathedral in Washington. Neil Armstrong's interment is on a Navy ship on Friday. Well, a group of first responders was honored today for their heroic efforts at an air show last. Imagine living in a house where you don't have to pay utility bills. KCAL 9's Sandra Endo takes us inside a futuristic house that's designed to generate all of its own energy. A landmark moment for Britain's royal couple. Prince William and Duchess Kate are on an overseas tour to celebrate the Queen's 60-year reign. As KCAL 9's Monica Villamizar reports, Kate gave her first speech on foreign soil. And that's going to do it for us here on KCAL 9 News at 9. There's more ahead. KCAL 9 News at 10 starts right now.